Physical, verbal, or psychological attacks or intimidation against a person who cannot properly defend himself or herself is known as bullying. Did you know that every 7 minutes a child is bullied, or 160,000 students miss school each day for fear of being bullied? And the number is drastically increasing. And it should be stopped by stricter laws, peer guidance, and activities or problem-solving techniques to prevent it.
They just don't get paid enough to care.
It just keeps continuing.
I think everybody's a victim of bullying.
Schools do not tolerate bullying.
Furthermore, bullying is widely spread in the United States. Only 5 states are without bullying laws, like Michigan, Montana, and Alaska.
Have you ever been a victim of bullying?
Yes, I have.
Can you explain the experiences that you've had with it?
It's been horrible. Every single time, just hearing a different name.
But the worst to live in for bullying K-12 is California, New York, Pennsylvania, and Indiana. That is a sign that the laws are not strict or working. If we were to perfect these laws, it can make a big difference and decrease the bullying rate.
What are your views on bullying?
Unfortunately, it happens too much. I think one of the biggest problems with bullying is that people don't really know the definition of it. Therefore, they don't recognize it when it is truly happening, because it has to be repetitive, and that's where the confusion gets in. If it's true bullying and it's being repeated, they have to face this every single day, or as often as it happens. The strongest thing I would say is learn to love yourself, because everybody is a worthwhile person and we all have our own gifts.
To continue bullying is often a warning sign that children and teens are heading for trouble. 1 out of 5 admit of being bullied or doing some bullying.
Do you think students tend to let their egos factor into bullying? Thinking that they're better than others?
I don't think it's necessarily that they're better. I think it's just people have feelings and their feelings get hurt, and therefore they tend to lash out. So I don't know if it's necessarily an ego. I think it's just, like I said, we all have feelings. Nobody likes getting hurt.
Have you ever had to step into fights, arguments, fist fights?
Yes.
What changes would you like to see?
I think people have to understand, I don't want to say I'm old, but I'm almost 50 years old. And it's been going on throughout time. I was picked on growing up. So I think we have to learn to just kind of be happy with ourselves, more self-esteem. I think that the social media, like I said, is a huge, huge factor for your generation.
Can you elaborate on how you were bullied? What was said? What was done?
A lot of name calling and shoving.
What have you done to stop what was going on?
I would always tell the teachers, but most of the time I just laugh at them nowadays.
So if we teach kids not to judge or bully, we can stop bullying. Overall, bullying is a terrible act that should not be condoned in any way, and we as people should feel obligated to stop and applaud it, because it hurts others and themselves.